Hi everyone! Today in this quick video I'm going to show you how to create a checkpoint or a snapshot for your virtual machine in Hyper-V. It's easy, takes a couple of minutes, so let's jump straight in. So first we need to open up our Hyper-V manager. We can do that from within Server Manager on our Windows Server box. We can go to Tools and our Hyper-V manager. We can select any of the virtual machines we have running here, like for example I have Lon SVR5. I can right click on this and I can click checkpoint. A checkpoint is a snapshot. While that is snapshotting, we will see that we have creating checkpoint currently building on our machine, and now a checkpoint is created with the time and date stamp. That's it, it's just that easy to create a checkpoint or a snapshot inside Hyper-V. Let me explain what a checkpoint actually is. So a checkpoint actually captures the current state. It captures the data and the hardware configuration of a virtual machine at a specific moment in time. That means if anything goes wrong, you can roll the virtual machine right back to that exact state. It's like a safety net before you make changes or updates. So let's see how that actually works in practice. Now I have my Lon SVR5 and I have my checkpoint that I made from it. If I connect to this server, on this server I have running a core edition of Windows Server. On this core edition I'm going to make a quick file, so I'm going to do a new dash item, type, file, name. I'm going to call this apples.txt. Okay, so now if I go to Notepad and open up apples.txt, we can say this is an Apple document. Let's save that. And now if I come back into Lon SVR5, I can create another checkpoint. If I right click on this, create checkpoint, and create a second checkpoint. Now I can come back into that machine and I can edit this document, editing the document, maybe even delete something inside that document and save. Now I can revert back to the original document and the original state of the machine just by coming back in here, finding my checkpoint, and I could go to actually apply that checkpoint. If I'm applying that checkpoint, the virtual machine state is going to get saved. It's going to restart. And as soon as I start the virtual machine, I can go back in and see that Notepad document again. And in the machine, I'm going to launch Notepad, and I'm going to launch my Apples text file, and we'll see this has gone back to the Apple document. So for a technical explanation of snapshots, snapshots themselves do not actually make a copy of the whole virtual machine. You have the configuration of the virtual machine, and the configuration of virtual machines are in Hyper-V literally just a selection of XML files. It does actually make a copy of those when it creates a new snapshot, so we can roll back between these different configurations of the machine, like RAM and CPU and what hard drives are attached. But as for the big things, the virtual hard drive itself that contains all of our data, it does not make a copy of that machine, that virtual hard drive, sorry. What it actually does is it creates another virtual hard drive on top, and it creates this as a differencing disk, okay? And that differencing disk is linked to that original source drive. It's called the differencing disk because it just chooses the differences between the source drive and the current time state of the virtual machine. That means that when we are actually reverting a checkpoint, what we're actually doing is we're making sure that our virtual machine is not going through this differencing disk through to this virtual hard drive underneath, but rather our virtual machine is being redirected to the original drive. If we keep creating snapshots, what will happen is we will keep creating differencing disk on top of differencing disk on top of differencing disk, and these will be linked down through each of them. This is perfectly fine, but as you actually add more snapshots, i.e. more checkpoints, these will make the machine slower. So the terms checkpoints and snapshots as a final point are actually both the same and are interchangeable. In the case of Hyper-V, Microsoft called these checkpoints, but originally they were called snapshots when Hyper-V was first released. We can even still see this if we go and find the location of our virtual hard drive. We can even see that there is a folder called Snapshots. And what do you find in the folder called Snapshots? You find all of your checkpoints and your configurations that you've actually made. So that's it. We've got snapshots or checkpoints in our virtual machines, and we can roll back to any point in time. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more Hyper-V, PowerShell, Azure, and general IT and computing tips and videos. And you know the routine, hashtag like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video and will join me next time. Goodbye.